Hey, it's your boy DaikenXDan here, finally back with some more Epic 7 content for you all. I've been definitely hamming out the Genshin Impact videos, very beautiful game by MiHoYo's development team. If you haven't checked those videos out, definitely check it out. Definitely a highly anticipated title that I'm looking forward to. But that's not what we're here for today. Epic 7 got, the new patch notes and everything that just happened. Of course, I didn't cover it in a video because I was too busy doing stuff for Genshin Impact and other stuff. But I did want to review the patch with you all and give my thoughts about everything that happened and some things that are going to happen. So let's take a look. Right off the bat, the biggest change we definitely notice is that nothing is locked in the sanctuary no more. The Alchemist Steeple is finally open, and let's take a look to see what it offers, right? So right here, you're going to be able to craft materials. You're going to be able to craft charms, crafting materials, and catalysts here. Now, you do need to do things in order to get this working. So you actually have to do some hunts to get the recipes. And you got to do, I believe it's like 3, 5, and 7 for every hunt that you got to do. But once you do those, then you will unlock every single one for them. Now, of course, to level this up, you need the Breath of Orbisis, right? But we do only have a limited amount that you can get in the game at the moment. Of course, the first one I'm definitely thinking you should upgrade is this one, so you can at least get access to all the different types of crafting that the game has to offer currently. Like I said, that'll be your charms, your crafting material, and your catalyst for you. We could definitely worry about getting the other ones later, but of course you want to go ahead and be able to have all the opportunity that is there, and then decrease the amount of resources needed later. So that's definitely the thing you should do first off the bat. But like I said, you do have a limited amount, so if there's like, I don't know, one of these you aren't really utilizing, probably take that off if you can to try to get that shop on there. Of course, the next biggest thing that the patch has to offer is, of course, the ability to craft accessories now. This is all right here, so you're able to craft the necks and the rings through your crafting materials that you have. Go ahead and craft one for you guys so you can see. Yeah, so it's the same process. It just uses the same mats, and there you go, just like that. Like I said, same process, nothing different, but we have the access to do this now finally, which is a good thing. It does cost a little bit more, as you can see. The requirement for the level 85 right here is 42 for the weapons and stuff. For the accessories, it is going to be 55 for you. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But like I said, you should have this maxed out if you haven't already, and that will make that process a little bit easier, so it's not too varying. But just the fact that we have this now is such a good thing. Like your units can get such good gear now, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of people with a lot better gear just because we have the ability to craft them. So it's like most of your gear isn't going to be coming from the actual hunt no more. You're really going to be trying to get the money and the mats just so you can craft the stuff, because this is a lot more stable. You don't have to worry about the RNG of what you're going to get. You can kind of control it a little bit more with this, so that's also a good thing. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing that the patch also has to offer. Now, of course, with a lot of these patches, we do get a challenge or two that usually comes within a few weeks. The new challenge is right here, which is the Emer Storm Pride, and we're getting this artifact. It has a 35% chance and 70% chance at max to dispel one debuff when attacked. Can be activated once per turn. Now, I don't have the artifact exactly myself yet, so I don't know if that actually works for allies or not. I think if it worked for allies, it would actually specify. So if it doesn't, I think it's a little lackluster. It could be okay, but if it works for allies as well, then I think it's definitely something that could be utilized in PvP pretty well, especially if it works for allies. But like I said, I don't have it myself to actually show you guys how that actually works. And of course, Champion Zerato is upon us. There are also some interesting things here that I just want to show with you guys as well. How they change the journals and how they look. We also have the story journal here. So if you want to relive the story and stuff like that, see some things you didn't see, or like the repetitions if you skip this like I did, but there's actually some good story here, some like good in-between stuff that you should probably know about the game, or like who some characters are, some more backstory. You could definitely check it out at a later time, which is good. You know, if you're in a rush or something, or you know, you don't got that much time, you can skip it and then come back to it and stuff like that. So it's always good to have something like that for the players. But on top of, you know, adding that, the journal out layout is actually different. So the characters are actually in their own archetypes now within there. So we see the star genealogy, you have the 7 world hairs, you have the spirit lord, the cults, and the otherworldly visitors. So and like this is more like alternate, past, or future, stuff like that. So they're just putting them in like different categories and giving it a little bit more fleshed out feel, to where you can find characters easier if you know the category that they are in. So it just makes it a little bit easier as well. I like that. And then of course they have the search button here as well now. And then of course the collab, they got Guilty Gear, they'll be adding more. So like I said, just a very nice layout. But we here for the boy, the Moonlight hero, Champion Zerato. So he's the new man in town. He's the new boy in town, Champion Zerato, right? And his kit is pretty good because it's a little bit meta changing, as we can see. If we look at his passive here, he is immune to stun and sleep, and has an 80% chance to counterattack when attacked while debuffed. So if you have this unit and you're going against a ball, or you're going against an aura, he is going to be immune to that, and you can actually increase his activation chance for the counterattack to 100% when he's attacked when he's debuffed. So like I said, he's immune to those, and if you got any other debuffs and he's attacked when he has it, then he will counterattack, which is pretty good. He also has a defense decrease and a decrease in attack debuff as well on his S3, and his S1 allows him to transfer 1 debuff from the caster to the enemy. So that's kind of crazy. So this is going to counterattack. It's going to use the S1, and then he's going to transfer one of the debuffs to the actual enemy. So it's really good. So basically, like if you're going against like a Dizzy or something like that, I'm pretty sure this probably proc on that. Maybe because it missed, it probably won't, but I think it will. But if it does, then like you'll be able to transfer one of the debuffs that she inflicts on you back to her, which is pretty cool. The last big thing that's happening is the automation tower. Now it's not live yet, but you can definitely see that they implemented it inside the screen here. It's going to be going live on July 1st. As you guys can see, this is going to be the 100th floor thing that they've been talking about. We're going to get various rewards for different type of floor levels that you achieve and stuff like that. Now to talk to you guys a little bit more about the automation tower, we can definitely see here that they do have the time set for like the first entrance time and when it's going to reset. Cause like I said before, it's going to reset every month. So on the first of every month, this is the times that is going to reset for everyone here. And then of course there's some other interesting things that we can see here, such as the stigma that you can utilize to actually, it look like, weaken the monsters in there. So if you're having a tough time with the floor, but you got some stigma you could use, you can actually weaken them for how much? It seems like all the way to like 30%. Now I don't know exactly what the 30% means as far as like how much is actually doing, like what stats is it going to be weakening, sort of. Is it going to be weakening like the HP amount, their attack, their speed, or what? So exactly what is it going to entail? Or is it like a minus 30% to all their stats? If it's something like that, then that's actually really good. I think that's pretty cool. If you're having a hard time and you're willing to sacrifice a resource to make it easier, then, you know, if you want to do that, then you can. They're talking about it right here. Exactly. So you can spend stigma to weaken the floor monsters by 30%. Weakened stats are reset upon tower reset. So every time it resets, then it goes away. But yeah, that's that. And of course, this is some of the rewards that they are also showing off. So we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be getting some good rewards with this. You're going to be getting a whole bunch of charms. The 100th floor, you're getting bookmarks. So basically, this is something you could do every month, right? So that means you're guaranteed to have a ML summon every month when you complete this thing. And it's also access to more molas. You know, a lot of people want more molas in the game, so you get access to up to 4 molas extra in a month with this right here, as you can see with the floor. So these are like the main rewards. I guess the other rewards may be like sort of like randomized in a sense, but these are like, look like stationary rewards, since they are the main rewards, quote unquote, with that. And some more tidbits about the automation tower. So we are going to have some equipment rewards with it. So with the higher floors that you get, look like they're going to be giving out some necklace, speed neck with health percent, and a ring with speed set, attack percent 10. There's going to be 85, floor 85 and floor 95. The level of the gear is level 65. So not bad. I mean, you know, the level could be higher, but it's free gear. And I'm guessing since it's going to be something every month, this is something that you can actually achieve every month. So you can get this level 65 ring and level 65 neck every month when you complete that floor. So that's also just more access to good gear, you know. And then they have like a little bit of a ranking system here, which is kind of interesting. I don't seem like, I mean, yeah, from what I looked at, it don't seem like you're getting rewards from it. Just something to let you know who cleared the floor in like the fastest time. So if you're trying to get on the highest, you know, part of the leaderboard, when that floor resets, you want to be the first in there, go ahead and grind it out so you can get your name to the top. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tower that's happening. Like I said, that's going to be happening on July 1st when it comes out. So look forward to that. I definitely know I am. And lastly, the last couple of big things that's happened in the patch. Of course, the balance changes to some of the characters like Ravi, Cigarette, Arbiter, Vildred, and such. There's been some quality of life changes in the game as well, like the ability to just go to the next floor in Abyss. After you completed a floor, you don't actually have to go back. You just go directly to the next floor. Cool little change there, just to make it a little bit faster pace and you don't got to go out. And of course, the monthly pack. Two changes, the change I wanted for the longest time. When you actually log in for the day and they give you this stuff, the energy is actually applied to your mailbox now rather than going directly to your energy resource at the top. So as you can see here, I have like above energy that I want just because the game actually gives me the energy when I log in. So it's just something that I just like, why does this happen? But they changed it now. And of course, the last thing is we got the new what do you call it, the new frame here. Yeah, the new frame. Just a summer frame that they have for the summer login event. So log in during the summer and you'll get this frame right here. And of course there's other frames that you can always get as well later on, but this is a free frame that they're giving us. Anyway, like I said, I was just doing some catch up for you guys, talking about the patch, letting you know exactly what's going on. I'll be doing some more reviews exactly for the crafting system and stuff like that and how well it's implemented, and be talking about the automation tower and be showing some gameplay as that when that come out as well. As always, guys, like anything you had to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications button so you know when the next videos go live. As always, my name is DaikenXDan, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.